We put this deal together about 8 years ago, and it's come a long way, as you can see. But well, one of the main things Glade wanted to do in the beginning was to put a set of horses together and have a group of horses to show and have fun on, and also breed and raise and train good horses, quality horses. I think we've achieved that. There's plenty of room for improvement, but I think we've got pretty close to the first goals we set, and we just continue on. Glade, coming into the business as strong as he did, he had showed and rode horses all his life, and him and his son Nelson had competed in cutting before I put Slate River together with them. But I think you can see around here Glade's success in the business world that he's involved in. He has applied it to Slate River, and you can see the class and the quality that he's brought to the horses, and I think that's what makes it a special place. Playdox is stud by Freckles Playboy out of a Bob Akerdock mare that was out of a full sister to Shorty Lena. As a bloodlines goes, I think that's black type. Playdox is a horse that I bought, in the first group of horses I bought for Slate River, and he was a horse that I seen at a screening for a sale, and I thought, this is 120 foot wide, and they're green colts, and he could run across there and stop and turn and hold a cow. It was just out of the ordinary, to me, a horse that just read a cow so special. And Glade said just go on and buy him, and I couldn't believe we got him bought. I was that excited that I was going to get to ride a horse of that caliber. Playdox colts that have come to the front and had a couple of big wins is the one bay mare Sugar Doc's Com that Roger Wagner's showing for Rock Creek Ranch. She's a Playdox mare that's out of Moira Sugar, and Roger come and rode some colts that year, and they were all two, and he told me as soon as he rode it and worked her on a cow, he said this mare will suit me just perfect. And he finally had a big win on her at Music City and won the 5 and 6 there, and the horse Play Stocks that Michelle showed to win Augusta was a gelding by Playdox out of a Bob Akerdock mare that Michelle trained and showed, and like I say, won the 4-year-old Open at Augusta. That was a big win for Playdox. That Sly Cat is a stud that we bought as a yearling off Jack Wagner. I bought that horse because a full brother to him was That Cool Cat, a horse Kobe Wood showed. I thought was an outstanding horse. Well, it's proven that was the case. The family of this horse is just exceptional. The full brothers, just one after the other have won and kept winning. We've trained that horse here at the ranch. Actually, Sean Flynn trained the horse while he was here with us at Slate River, and Glade's son Nelson showed the horse at the Futurity and made the non-pro finals the very first year he ever showed at Fort Worth in the Futurity, and Sean made the semi-finals on him, and just a little bad luck stopped him making the finals. And the horse went on and on for myself, Glade, Nelson, and continued to make the finals, and I finally got a win on him in the 5 and 6 year old at Abilene as a 6-year-old, and the horse win, I think $110,000, and really was a great horse for the ranch and everybody that rode him. Bob Freckles is a stud that I'd seen shown in California, and I thought was just an outstanding individual. He's out of a War Leo mare, and the horse resembles, you know, the old cow horse that's been dressed up. He's a pretty horse with a lot of bone. The horse has just an uncanny way about working with his head real low, great stop and real smart. And he's a horse that I didn't find a horse trainer in California that didn't have something good to say about him. They didn't. Every one of them had told me they'd tried to buy the horse. He was a horse that was so, liked, I suppose, across the board between amateur people, trainers, owners. He was a horse that just stood out to me as a great individual. The colts are 2-year-olds this year, and we're just over the moon with them. I think the horse just has a great deal to offer to the breeding industry in Slate River. The training facilities here at Slate River is just continued daily to improve, and Glade has been so good about letting me build and have whatever it took to make it as good as we could. Yeah, I think we can work in any situation. It wouldn't be suitable to someone that didn't like to work, because there's no excuses to stop. It's undercover walker, open area. The indoor arena is actually heated and cooled. The outdoor facilities is a round pen and a large square pen. It just covers all bases. It makes it possible to work a horse in any situation that I want to, and that's important in any program. Glade has always been very interested in the 2-year-olds. It's probably one of the areas that he has as much enjoyment out of watching them come along as any part of the industry. So we decided we're going to build a 2-year-old facility, and we went ahead and did that. And I think as you look at it and watch through this, you'll see that it's second to none. I think it's just as pretty a little place you'd ever see. The mare power here at Slate River is second to none, and I think leading the way with a mare like Playing Fancy Peppy is a great way to explain the caliber and the quality of the mares we have to breed to these studs at the ranch. The breeding facilities here at Slate River have just worked out great for the ranch and the public. It's worked out to where the studs are right here at home on the ranch, and here to check on them and keep an eye on them, and the mares the same way. And I think the facilities that you're seeing sure give the owners of the mares that come to breed to the Slate River Ranch studs, sure gives them a very comfortable feeling when they drop the mares off. Here at Slate River Ranch, our goal is to set the standard of excellence.